Hello, everyone. My name is DJ Ali, aka Metalocon Jr. Welcome to DJ Ali in the house. This is the show dedicated to everyone around the world. No matter where you come from, I'm here. Come over here and get me. You get me? Yes, so welcome. This is my first show on YouTube. I'm talking about live shows, so please don't mind me if you hear me speak, catapulted bomb. I understand it's all live. You get me? I'm just gonna be playing this track, which I really, really like so much. It's Cynthia Morgan. Lead Me On. It's just gonna be going in the background. I love this tune so much because this lady, I don't know, she just chat like Jamaican. But I believe she's Nigerian. She's done a collaboration with what's his name? This big boy, G-Bo, and I love G-Bo as well. He's one of my favorite artists, yeah. Yeah, so welcome to the show. Where do I start? I don't know. Let me just start from this situation that I find very, very appalling in Nigeria. You get me? Electricity, stable electricity in Nigeria. I am really, 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 I don't even know how to put it in words. I'm not happy about it at all. Let me just start the tune again because I love this tune, so I'm gonna highlight everything so that it just goes smoothly, nice and smoothly in the background, and I'm just gonna turn the volume down a little bit. I just want you to be listening to it in the background and see how it goes. You get me? So I was speaking to one of my brothers yesterday, because I haven't spoken to him for about 3 days. And in those 3 days, I've been calling him on his mobile, but it was just always switched off. I know he lives in Takwa Bay, very, very deserted island, no electricity, but still, in the whole Nigeria, you understand there are the privileged people always have constant electricity. They have the generator, and probably, I'm sure, there are some areas in Nigeria where, you get constant electricity. Maybe if they're rich, they have a kind of arrangement with the, NEPA people. You understand? So they always give them electricity. So anyway, so some people, I don't know, it is confirmed that electricity is done under private owners. It's been privatized, so we expect the electricity to be better than before, isn't it? So, but is this the case? After 6 months now, still no stable electricity in Nigeria. Almost 6 months after the government handed over power generation and distribution of private companies in the hope of improved services, it has remained same old litany of woes as Nigerians still rely on generators to supply power. It's still the same old thing. People, I remember when I was in Nigeria last year. I'm based in the UK. When I was in Nigeria last year, I was just in the balcony around 4 o'clock, because it was hot in there. When it's hot and, the petrol just finished in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep. So, I just had to go to the balcony and lie down. And, the mosquito wasn't having it. They were happy. They had a love celebration. The mosquitoes had party on me. I didn't mind. I got a bit of blood to give away. You have to help the needy. So... But the bottom line is the entire tenants were outside lying on their mats and clothes, which were spread on the pavement across the front of the house. In an angry and frustrated tone, Mama Bobo, as she was called, renames Mrs. Okafor Gloria, who spoke with, with a lot of people, with the journalists, complaining plight, about the electricity in Nigeria. after privatization. So she spoke. She said, "Imagine, oh, now so we dey take breeze, oh, since we don't know, say we no go get light. How many hours we dey get light for 1 month? Even self since the beginning of this year, how many hours we don't enjoy light? Where dem dey bring plenty bill. Our transformer don spoil since second week for January. Na contribution we still dey do am for our area. You see, this is what I'm saying. People have paid for electricity. They need to have it. They must have it. So things need to change. I'm not the person who's going to change it, but the more we talk about it, the more the government will listen. I believe, you know, they have to listen. They have to listen to us. No matter what, we are the people. We are the government. We brought them to that throne, you know, and then when they just get there, they forget about us. Unbelievable. Okay, this is a big story. Actually, before I go into that, was just I just asked Banj to accept my friendship, you know, on Facebook, and he accepted it. Wow, right, fair enough. I was happy, you know. I'm one of the Banj's friends, you know, on Facebook. I was very excited about this until I look into his first page. Gosh, you're not gonna believe what I said. He was actually asking people that if you want to join the Illuminating, if you want to join them, you want to be successful, because it's the only way to be successful. You should contact his manager for a link up. You know, so basically, he's just confirmed that it's in the, you know, Illuminating. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying no, but I don't know if he should be promoting it. That's my own, you know, concern. You know, because Whiskey and one of the P Square have been accused in the past for, you know, showing this sign, displaying this sign, you know, Illuminating sign. But for somebody to actually advertise it on his page, you know, I don't know. Well, I mean, you judge for yourself anyway. You judge for yourself. You judge for yourself. Okay, let me move quickly into another thing that I think is very interesting. First of all, I have to say that I've been very sick, you know. I've got gout, you know, and movement is very difficult for me. So with this YouTube, it's going to be very simple, easier, make life easier for me, for people like us who's got talent, radio broadcaster, for that matter, you know. Okay, I could be a comedian too, you know. Trust me. Who's my favorite comedian? Do I know? No, really. But I think I'm feeling this guy, Agodai. Agodai is really good lately, you know. I like his jokes. He speaks naturally. He speaks like he's speaking to his friends, and it's very funny. I think that's the best way. And most of the radio presenters that I actually train, this is what I say to them. I told them that, you know, as a radio broadcaster, you have to be natural. Just be yourself, basically. Be yourself is the best thing. Me, I'm a successful radio personality or radio broadcaster, if you like, because I'm being natural. This is the way I am in real life. So it's like what you see is what you get. You understand? What I'm doing now wasn't planned at all. I just went on my YouTube to share some stuff, and then I saw this that you can actually, you know, broadcast live on YouTube. So I just said, let me give you a go. You understand? This is the first one. Whether it's good or it's bad, trust me, I don't really care. You understand? I'm just being natural. I'm just doing what I love doing, you know. Okay, but when you put in comment, be nice. Yeah, I haven't shaved. Okay, 5 billion naira pension scam. Trial judge under fire, faces NJC probe. Imagine somebody wants to steal money, 5 billion naira from our money, your money, Nigerian money. And the judge is saying, I've nothing to fear. I'm just going to read the story for you. Very interesting story, okay? The National Judicial Council, NJC, is probing a federal high court judge of the Abuja Division, Justice Adeniyi Ademola, over his purported controversial handling of a bail granted to a former director of pension accounts in office of the head of the civil service of the Federation, Dr. Sonny Teddy Saibo. The investigation is to establish whether the trial judge has not violated certain provisions of the Code of Conduct for Judicial Officials in Nigeria by his handling of the case, and whether he is still a fit and proper person to occupy his exalted seat in the event as a case of judicial misconduct is established against him. Now listen to what the judge said. But the trial judge has said he has nothing to fear about. He is contending that the National Judicial Council or any other authority is welcome to probe his handling of the case. 5 billion naira of your money, pension. Somebody is absconding with it, probably gonna get away with it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. There's this woman, she's lived in America for over 30 years, and she went on television to talk about how she's loving it in Nigeria. And you will think that somebody who had lived in America for over 30 years, thinking about going back to Nigeria to live, you would have thought that she's going to be living in the city. But this lady actually went to live in the village. Very, very interesting story. She was there and she went with the kids, even though the kids went back to America. You know, obviously they were born there, they used to live in America, but she stayed there. She said the only problem is that she had when she went back, trying to adapt to the system is just the speaking of the language. The language was a little bit difficult, but bit by bit, gradually she's got around it. I'm so proud of it. This is why I will appeal to everyone that's watching this. Please, 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 if you're an African and you live abroad, please take your kids home. Let them go and visit their motherland or their fatherland. Let them go and see what it's like. You understand? They need to go home. Even I'm guilty of it. I haven't taken my kids to Nigeria at all, but we are planning it this year or hopefully next year. Pata next year. Pardon me for those of you who do not understand Yoruba. Pata means deadline. Deadline. Next year I will be going. Okay. Where's the worst city and area to live in the UK? What do you think? That's the question I'm going to be asking you. Please leave a comment there. What is where is the worst city and or area to live in the UK? Just leave it in the comment box here. Just tell me which area. Rapper Badoo. I'm sure you're all familiar with this rapper, talented Yoruba rapper Olamide. But the man is really good. I'm one of his biggest fans in the world. Trust me, I love his music. I always play I can't even think of any day. My radio show comes up every Sunday on Niger 101.1 FM every Sunday from 6:30 to 8:30, you know. But I can never think of one Sunday that I haven't played any of his song, of his track, or any track that he collaborated in. You know, I love this guy. He's talented. I love his style. I love his swag. I love everything about him. But there's this thing going on in Nigeria that, you know, I think artists should stop. Artists shouldn't be going on Twitter or any other social media and start blasting people. It is unprofessional. You don't do things like that. You understand? You cannot blast. There's a way that you can speak to people or make people or grab people's attention without being rude. Basically, you understand? I think your PRs or managers should have told you this. You don't do things like that. You know. Okay, according to Olamide Bado, Linda Ikeji abused him first. This was in just posted news on her blog where she stated that Olamide has joined the League of Nigerian Celebs having babies out of wedlock. Here is how she posted it. Okay, she's just basically saying that Olamide is having baby out of wedlock, so he's not married, and many of the celebrities are doing it. Does she have the right to say that? That's the question. She does, because it's a fact. She's not lying. If she's lying about you, then maybe you can find a way to defend yourself. You understand? But she's not really lying about it. Is this true? You're not married, you know, and you're not the only one that she's actually mentioning. She's talking about all the celebrities, Nigerian celebrity, world celebrity, you know. She's talking about everyone, and including yourself. Now listen, all you Niger celebrity men know you can have sex, plenty of it safe, without getting any woman pregnant, right? Olamide has reportedly joined the growing list of celebs having kids outside marriage as his longtime girlfriend. Adebukumi Aisha Suleiman is said to be expecting a baby. So, it's just confirming that, you know, Olamide's girlfriend is going to be having a baby very shortly. That's what she's saying. And Olamide blasted, you know, blew it out of proportion, you know, sending abusive words to Linda Ikeji. I read all the tweets that he sent to this lovely lady. Well, let me continue the story. Bukumi is the same girl he flaunts on his Instagram page, though he recently deleted most of her pictures from his page and calls her the love of his life and boo from day one. Olamide must have seen this gist and took it to Linda, accused her of contributing nothing to his career but won't stop badmouthing him. Where could Linda had got this story from? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Trust me. But I just don't know. She's actually telling the truth, though. I think she is. Let me swiftly move to the next topic. Another interesting topic. A lot of artists are turning into Christianity. They're getting called from God. You know, whether you believe them or not. I'm going to give you an example. A famous one is Chris Okotie. Chris Okotie. He was an artist back in the days. Now is an outstanding pastor, a very, very good pastor, if I may say. Somebody, a recent one is former Nigerian artist turned pastor Soul E. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Soli Babade. He's a good artist. I like him, you know. But recently, he's just upset Wizkid and Davido's fans with his prophecies. Now, you need to judge for yourself as well. Please, everyone, please keep making point. Keep making point. Each time I talk about each topic, whether it's Soli Baba, just say topic Soli Baba. I want to make a comment, you know, and let's see it. Okay. Singer turned prophet Soli Baba battles to put off a raging online fire provoked by his prophecies on Wizkid and Davido that went viral. He had prophesied that Wizkid would be poisoned and that Davido would be in a fatal car crash, causing an uproar amongst their fans on social media. Soul E has gone on to defend his prophecies. Okay, now he said it that this is going to happen to Wizkid, this is going to happen to Davido and Aso Rock. Breaking news. Less than 1 hour ago, I just heard the news that Aso Rock is under attack by Boko Haram. Whether it's true or false, but I've just had information from a source. Okay? That could be probably one of his Soul Eve's prophecies. Right or wrong? That happened now. Okay. I have received so many phone calls about the prophecy the Lord gave to me concerning Wizkid, Davido, and Aso Rock. Some have said that I am seeking for attention and so many funny talks about me being a prophet of God. I want to say that as a prophet of God, I will deliver any message I receive from God. Many people did not believe my master Jesus Christ when he was on earth, and they called him different names. That's why I am not surprised at people calling me names too. But one thing I am sure of is that I don't speak when the Lord has not asked me to speak. And I don't speak when the Lord has not showed me. Prophet Soul E. It's so funny that he's using the same name as the artist, as the prophet as well. You know, I wish him good luck. Good luck. He's doing the work of God. You understand? I am actually impressed that he could give, being an artist, giving it up and then become, you know, a prophet. Well, somebody did it as well. What's his name? This guy from the Bad Boy Camp, you know. He became a born-again Christian, you know. He was an outstanding rapper. I can't actually remember his name as I speak now, but I'm sure you know the guy I'm talking about. He was in Puff Daddy's gang, you know. The name is gone, but the name is gone. He'll come back. If he comes back, I'll tell you. If he doesn't come back, he's gone forever. But he was an outstanding artist, and he gave up, you know, rapping and went to church. Okay. The next topic is very, very close to my heart because it's something that I think we need to stop in Nigeria, Africa, and Caribbean. Some parts of the world as well. This issue is about jungle justice. You know, people just nowadays take the law into their hands. You understand? No matter what you do to them, or whether they've caught armed robber, or they've caught a thief, petty thief, or somebody slept with their daughter, or somebody did something bad, people put the law into their hands. They beat the person and burn them to death, or beat the person to death. I think it's very, very wrong. If you've done it before, or if you've done it before, repent. Thank your lucky star that you're not caught, because it is a criminal offense. And for those people who just stand around and watch people doing it as well, that is also a criminal offense. You understand? Because watching it is just as the same as committing the same offense. So you're all going to be charged together if you're caught. So we need to stop jungle justice, whatever you want to call it. Is wrong. If somebody had done wrong, the best thing to do is to take them to the police station, hand them over to the police. I know some people will be saying, oh, we don't believe in the police. The police might release them, or the police are corrupted and all this, but it's the right thing to do. It's better for you to do that rather than going to jail for 20 years or probably even face death penalty. I'm telling you, this is the truth. No matter what people do to you, you do not put the law into your own hands. I know people can get crazy, people can get upset, or you need to know how to calm yourself and not go into prison for stuff like that. So you need to behave yourself, basically. Can't believe I said behave yourself. I'm sure you're all grown-ups, you know the right thing, the difference between right and wrong. You get me? Anyways, talking about jungle justice. Man born to death in Ibadan. Ibadan is in Oyo State, right? And we've been hearing a lot of bad news, a lot of ritual stuff coming from that, especially that particular city, or state, if you like, or your state. Youth mobbed two men in separate parts of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, on the grounds that they were rituals. So they just suspected them to be rituals, and they succeeded in burning one to death, and the other one was rescued by the police. Thank God for him. He's a lucky guy. You understand? One of the incidents took place at Okeado, Ibadan, where a man suspected to be mad was caught and set ablaze. I mean, I don't understand. This is what witnesses are saying. The man disguised as a madman but could have been a kidnapper or ritualist. As a pistol, some foreign currencies, and ATM cards were allegedly found on him. Listen to this. It gets very, very interesting here. People are actually trying to, give justice to somebody who's done wrong. And why they're doing it, they're committing an offense as well. Listen very carefully. It was also gathered that the items found on the man were taken away by some members of the mob. Did you hear that? Some of the people who were trying to uphold justice, jungle justice, actually stole from the person they're trying to, or the person they prosecuted. How does that add up? Anyway, I think I'm just going to give a break, and I'll see you on the second half of this show. I need to have some water, and I need to review how I'm doing on this first edition of this broadcast. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to wish everybody a lovely day. Enjoy. Please keep listening to me, and have a nice evening. Twale. Okay, I'm coming off live. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.